Good evening, everybody. Turn on this a little bit. There we go. That's just washing me out worse. Got No Toad Racing League this week at Phoenix. Turn that off, actually. Face is just gonna be washed out, I guess. Pull this up here. All right. We don't have everybody in the Discord chat with us. We've been putting down quite a bit of practice, though, on the track. Mouse is being a little crazy. We've got over 50 laps. Fuel run is right at 50 laps. My fastest is a 29.1, but definitely some guys way down in the 28s. Credler is going to be really hard to catch. Even on like 7-lap older tires than I couldn't get around him. So I could race with him, but couldn't get around him. So I'll take you guys around a couple laps of practice here before we get into the qualifying session. Just kind of show you what we're dealing with here. This is Legacy Phoenix, so it's kind of bumpy.
There's a car behind. Take care, rejoin him.
So pit exit. It's like the backstretch tri-oval here.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Out to the wall. And then there's a bunch of different lines you can take through 3 and 4 here. First lap out, because the tires aren't warm yet, I like just taking this kind of mid to high line. And then 1 and 2, there's also multiple lines you can take with like a late and I messed this one up. There's a late apex you can take there. It seems to be the qualifying lap way to do this. Let's see if we can't get it right this time. We were doing a lot of
car low.
nonsense with my way.
Clear inside.
So we were doing a bunch of long runs in practice, just because I have a feeling tonight will be a long
That
green
puts
flag
you
run.
1.0 seconds off the pace.
The practice race went mostly green that these guys did. I watched a little bit of that in like a ghost chase car, seeing how that was going. There we go. Try and get this late apex here so get the run on them off, coming off, going on here. Oop! A lot of counter steer.
You're now 0.5 off the leader's pace.
Not able to get down. A decent exit. So late run, you actually end up using third. Kick it down into that to help like unsettle the rear end and get it to
down low.
a little bit looser for you. And then you can drive off the right rear a little bit more, not burn up your right front as bad.
Still there. Clear low. You're now 0.6 off the leader's pace.
It's going to be hectic, I think. This is going to be a race that's going to be tiring to do.
Check a flag.
Definitely
10th
not
position.
among the fast guys. We're 10th out of, looks like 20 cars that put in a practice lap. I hope we get more than 20 cars out here, though.
That's the end of the session. 10th position.
Started, we had a ton of guys, and it's kind of dwindled down a little bit as we've gone. My OBS give me a warning for what? What did I do wrong? No, this is alright, we're good. Alright, let's jump into qualifying. Because this thing might go green, and I guess I didn't check the field to see if there's any dudes I don't want to be around. I'm gonna go ahead and qualify. One nice little addition to iRacing you're noticing right in the middle of the screen, you're seeing the dash black box thing. So it's got RPM, oil temp, and water temp on there. It's a new addition.
The pit exit looks clear. Alright, Oliver, we've got 2 laps to get the job
obviously
done.
Get my throttle, clutch, and brake position off the left, and you're getting speed and my gear off of the telemetry thing from Race Labs, which is pretty cool, but kind of adds a little bit more detail because lots of times I'm able to see the water temp and oil temp and you guys can't, and especially as we pick up damage and stuff. I'll be talking about it and you'll hear crew chief yapping in my ear too, like, you know, it's getting to a point where it's hot or whatever. Now you guys will be able to see it as well. Additionally, if we get engine damage, you guys will be able to see what I'm talking about with knowing if you have engine damage based upon your RPM, your tachometer. Will show kind of the engine damage because you won't have a steady idle at the standard RPM for idle point. It's kind of iRacing's way of telling you. Alright, this is a decent lap for me.
P4, that lap time was 29.1.
Let's see if we can better here. Maybe not. Kind of double.
The leader's just done a 29.1.
Exit out of 4, but a little quicker yet. Still didn't get into the 28s. 29.037, which right now puts us in 5th. I'll show you guys the pit entrance. It's you actually enter normally, downshift because it's gonna be late run, and then when you see that white line dash marks, that's when you're kind of give it a second braking zone and get it turned in.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
One thing that's a little, and I slowed down too much too soon, but it's kind of deceiving. You can actually keep cornering speed up pretty good, and it'll actually, you know, you'll get straightened out, and then you can get stopped right before the yellow line. We are. This is about where our pit stall will be in the race too. It looks like we're in 6th. Be right around there. So 125 laps. Forget how many sets of tires we'll get. Oh, we get 5. Wow, okay. That's a ton. That's our brake bias. Pretty happy with that early run, and then I can shift it further to the rear as the run goes on. And I've been running 14 to 1. .79° ambient, 105° on the track. Oh. Yeah, look at that. Credler and Brugg. And then everybody else. Benson, Kerr, those guys are in another 10th quicker than myself. Rhodes, Alcori, Whitaker, Persini are kind of 29s, and then another 10th back. We got another couple of cars, and then what I would consider the guys that didn't either messed up their lap or intentionally put in a slower one. And then it looks like we got maybe even up to 23 cars out here, just a couple guys that haven't qualified or got into the wall during their qualifying.
That's the end of the session. P6.
So I hope these guys actually grid with us. It'd be nice to have 23 cars tonight. We're going to give it a second to grid, just rest my legs a minute. With the amount of braking you end up doing here, I was actually getting a cramp in my thigh already. And I definitely don't want to be doing that. Just some pre-race announcements from our leader. Yeah, we got 4 laps. We got got 4 sets in the garage.
One, 25 laps, 6th place.
There's no way you can one-stop it.
Follow car number 21.
Alright, we just gotta keep it clean. There's gonna be... If it stays clean, we've got the car and the pace, I think, to be a top 10. We start wrecking, who knows? Could make us have the ability to get into the top 5, perhaps. We'll see. Of course, if we get yellows, that could also be me being in the yellow too. So we'll see what happens here.
Okay, Oliver, nice and neat. Stay out of trouble. Go, go, go! Carlo. Hold your line. He's still there. Clear low.
John got on the brakes early. He's fast and he's got a shot to win this. I'm gonna
P4.
Try and pick up on his braking points if I can, and actually roll with him. Try and learn from a couple laps here before he starts pulling pace on me, as I expect him to.
Be careful, we've got a full course caution. The pace car's out. Line up single file behind car number 99. The pace car is out. Pits are closed. We think that Rhodes and Rogers have gone off. Pits are open.
So some guys are grabbing fuel here. Pericini and Whitaker grabbing fuel. Cut engine here and save fuel.
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
Done this earlier. Kind of forgot about it.
We're under caution. Pits closed.
Oh no, Kredler's flashing. Kreidler, I apologize, I'm messing up your name. Kreidler. Probably messing it up more I think about it.
We're going green next time by.
Go.
Green, 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 let's go. Kerr is now leading. P3. Car inside. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear inside. Got a car low. He's still there. Still there. Clear inside. Car high. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear high.
Just got up into Hamilton here. I didn't even consider Hamilton. Yeah, he's quick on these
P4.
intermediate courses like this. He could be a contender, certainly.
Full course caution, watch out. Okay, Oliver, the next car is Hamilton. Pace car's out. Line up single file behind car 73. We're under caution, pits are closed.
Alright, looks like Jester and Lawson got into it, maybe it looks like on that one.
Pits are open.
Blinking post tense, I like it. He said Blanc. First time I Blanc, I went and bought the most expensive router I could.
Full course yellow, pits are open. We're under caution, pits closed.
So if we keep getting yellows, it is possible that we go single stop this, which would be nuts. But right now, no, there's no way there'd be so many yellows to make that happen.
Okay, Oliver, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Turn the tires on, or to take tires, I mean. Not that we're going to take them right now anyways, but we're in the box where if we do get into another
Green flag.
yellow, there's a chance some guys go in, or almost spun it on the rears. He's able to navigate around the outside here.
Full course caution.
Oh, Predler got taken out there.
We're under
That's one of
caution,
the guys
pits are
that for
closed.
sure was
Pace
gonna
car
win
is
the-
out.
win this,
Line
and
up
he still
single
couldn't.
file behind car number 73. Full course yellow, pits are open.
Yeah, I saw Kerr get a little squirrely in front of me. And we're Oh, that's what that was. I thought you had wheel spin. Nice.
Pits are open.
Can't imagine anybody would go in here.
Pace car is out. Pits are closed.
So, with Credler getting knocked back like that, doesn't look like he had to go into the pits, though. That's good. He's still running 13th. He's got the fastest lap of the race, looks like. Or no, he doesn't.
Pace car's in this lap.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. 28.9, yeah. Alright.
Green flag, we're racing. Inside. Clear inside.
Look the right front a little bit coming in here. Guys are side by side up here. That'll give me a shot to get to their bumper. Hamilton's pushing the issue hard. Whoa. Thought he was going to send it 3 wide there. Trying to save the equipment here a little bit.
That last lap was a 30.0.
I think we're just a lap or 2 from starting to use third, boys. This is getting really dicey between Brugg and Kerr. They're actually holding up us, so the cars behind are starting to get up to my bumper. I prefer if they just race single file and we got to get a little bit of a zone here before we start racing for positions too hard. So I'd prefer not to use that third gear because it's burning up gas having the RPMs that high.
Your lap time was a 30.1.
Somebody's wiping out back there, at least got real loose. Hey, thanks, Dustin. I don't think I've got the pace tonight, but we'll see. Like, these guys are saving in front of me, so we're able to kind of hang with them, I think, a little bit. Ooh, my word. They're consistent on breaking point, if I'm consistent with that one. Got a little too close between me and Hamilton there. Shift, there we go. Hamilton gonna see me? Hamilton gonna see me?
Car outside.
Let's try not to
He's
give him a
still there.
choice.
Clear outside. Clear high.
Wall touch. Just a touchy touch. Yeah, no problem, man. Honestly, you typing kind of takes my mind off of stuff and I don't get so tight then. So don't worry about chatting to me. If I need to ignore it, I'll ignore it. Well, a couple early cautions and Kredler getting knocked back. It's giving me a dream of a top 5 here, which I know it's real early yet, but we're gonna try and drive it on the rear, coming out at 2 there. That's gonna be my spot to use 3rd.
Car high.
And occasionally I'm
Still
gonna use
there.
it here in 3 and 4 earlier in this run.
Still there.
Certainly later in the run we will.
He's still there. Clear high.
He gave it up. Nice. Okay, thank you, Hamilton.
P3.
And get it on that right rear instead of using the right front there. I feel like that's getting a good exit. And it sets me up. Yeah, see the gap I closed on these guys? They're getting on it a little bit earlier, just running a little higher line through 3 and 4 than me. So I'll try and move up this next time and
That was a
give that a
30.0.
shot. Ooh, too much. Dang it. There goes the gap. Darn it. They're just so skilled and talented, these two guys. I pretty much have to be like completely flawless to close on them at all, and have to be very, very good to run with them. Any tiny mistake sends me
The
back
gap in
because
front
they're
is
just so
increasing.
consistent.
It's now 1.0 seconds. Your last lap time was a 30.5. The track temperature is falling. It's now 99 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, yeah, okay. Less pressure behind. Just need to focus on these. Let's see if I can get this done. It's not even that I want to get to their bumper either, because honestly, if I pass them, they're just going to pass me back at the next mistake. I'd just like to get to their bumper so I can learn from them more so than anything else. Not getting on the gas quick enough. I need to stomp it and let that rotate the car. Look at Brugg with the extreme high line. Did he make a mistake? Yeah, no, he's going for the shallow exit. Trying to get the run. Yeah, I'm super aggressive on entrance there. Alright, we're getting late enough into the run. I can use 3rd gear in both corners now, I think. it's going to run our gas down, but that's why I was cutting it under yellow so that I would have a little bit more gas for the guys, and I could hopefully run third gear a little bit more aggressively than everybody else.
The gap in front is
Try
now
and run that right
1.4.
rear down instead of my right front. Oh, the other thing, I got to move my bias up too. Now let's do that. Other way. -1 for now. Probably shouldn't have done that mid-corner.
The gap behind is
Much
now
attention to my
1.4
pace,
seconds. Your lap time was 30.5.
In fact, it's already tightening up. Let's go to -2. So can't get it a little looser. Yep, there we go. That's nice and loose. A little bit more. Do 2 laps like this and we'll go to -3. I'm super aggressive into 1, but they're getting on the power better coming out. They're not using third gear though yet. I'm the only car on the track using third. So I'm hoping that'll give me a late run advantage on the right front. But I just smoked it right there. That was a horrible corner for me. Just tractored it.
You've just done a 30.8.
Alright, we're going to -3 now. Persini's back there. He's starting to close the gap on me. We're going to focus now. There's no more brake bias to move. Sleeping in 4th for a corner here. See how that feels. Man, it just feels like so sluggish, but
That lap time was 30.8. The gap behind is now 0.9.
Alright, last time was a 30.7 using third. Let's see what this is using 4th.
You've just done a 30.6.
30.5. Yeah, 5.9. We're going to try 4th here for a couple more laps here. Rug's doing this late apex. I think I'm going to start trying that out. See if I can't use that to get a little better run down the front stretch here.
That lap time was 30.6.
There's James Lawson. He let him dump around pretty easy. See if he lets me around easy too when I get to him. If I get to him. He's actually been really quick. I mean, the last couple of races, his pace has come way, way up at the start of the season. Looks like we will get to him here pretty quick. A couple laps, it looks like, at the current rate. You gotta go that high, James. I'm not on you that far. He's like,
Got
he's
car
white
high.
flagging
The
it
gap behind is now
more than I
1.5.
expected.
Still there. Hold your line. You're clear outside.
Yeah, he really has.
The next car is Kerr.
Yeah, that's driving it on the right rear. They get the shift them. Okay, Brugg and Kerr fighting up here with Brugg going around the outside right there. Let me pull the gap in a little bit. Still got 3/4 of a straightaway on me, but
You've just done a 30.7.
there they go. They're pulling back out the gap again.
That lap was a 30.7.
I need these guys to basically just fight and fight and fight for me to stay with them at all. So about a second and a half to the car behind. Those guys are about 3 seconds up from me, so that gives you some idea as far as the gap behind. It's kind of hard to tell from the mirror.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now
13 laps of fuel
1.8 seconds.
left.
That lap was a 30.6.
I think what might happen here is green flag pit stop, boys.
The gap to Kerr ahead is now 3.3 seconds.
Which I did try this car out with taking 2 here. So if it is a green flag
Oliver,
stop, that is an
pretty
option
consistent
for me. I don't know if it's a good option though. 2 tires would take the gap up and might give me a lap lead, which in this series may be worth the extra point for me. The thing is I didn't do 2 laps, 2 tires on 48 lap tires. I did it on like 25 lap tires, so the difference between the left and rights would be far greater, and I don't know if it would be manageable. I think it's too big of a risk to take this early in the race to try and do that.
That lap was a 30.7.
There's John Barton coming up on, he just got lapped. Oh, look at Kredler. So the guy I told you about that was fast, got wrecked back to 13th. Look, he's coming up on my bumper. This guy has got
behind is now 0.6.
some skills, man, especially here. There's been a couple tracks where he's been way ahead of pace. I'd even say faster than Bruggen Kerr, but Bruggen Kerr may be saving and just kind of conserving right now, whereas Kredler may have been having to burn his stuff up to get around as many guys as he did, because he's passed 10 cars plus a couple lap cars to get to my bumper. And incredible pace he's had to run, but I mean, he is just fast in general, man. I was watching him in a rear view mirror, though. I think I can maybe learn from him a little bit here too.
That was a 30.8. Lap times are pretty consistent.
If I can stay ahead of them for a couple of laps here, we're going to be in our pit window. Well, not pit window, I mean, we'll have to pit. We got 7 laps of fuel left.
The gap
And
to
with that,
Kerr
he may not
in
try and
front
get
is now
around me
3.7 seconds.
unless I make a huge mistake. Which means I can pit ahead of him, come out ahead of him, and then maybe wear up his stuff a little bit as he tries to get around me. The thing is, I don't know if I even want to hold him up. If he's got a legitimate chance to run down Bruggen Kerr, it's actually beneficial for me if I let him do that, I think, points-wise.
That last lap was a 30.6.
I think he's burned up his stuff, though, because if he hasn't gotten around me by now, and I haven't been running real clean laps either, like they've been kind of junky. There, check out that exit, boys. That one was good. We turned it on the right rear and got on it just right. Nope,
All right, Oliver, you got about 4 laps of fuel left.
Into one and cooked it. Here's Pericini behind us. He must, yeah, he's on new tires. He took tires 4 laps ago.
That lap was
a lap down.
30.8. Car inside.
Don't wreck me, Pericini. There we go.
Still there.
Go get him, man.
Clear inside.
Maybe use him to get around the John Barton here.
Got a car outside. Still there. Clear high. Two laps of fuel remaining. That was 31.0. Car outside. He's still there. Still there. Clear outside. Got a car outside. Clear high.
Here. We're gonna go one more time around, then pit next time. I could go 2 more laps.
We think you'll be out of fuel on the next lap. Okay, Oliver.
002
coming to the
this
pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap. Got a car high. Hold your line. You're outside. Clear high. Car outside. Clear outside. What's your speed limit in the pits? Pit lane speed limit is 45 miles per hour. The car behind is pitting.
Don't speed, don't speed.
This is the last lap of fuel. Pit this lap, in this lap. The leader's pitting now.
We didn't pick up any damage. That's good. We could have gone one more time around, but we went to let a lap anyways because Brugg and Kerr stayed out.
Pit exit's clear.
We're rejoining in 12th, looks like. And we got a nice patch of clear track to join in, which is great. Oh, I gotta put my...
The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 4.8 seconds. P11.
Redler's still out here, man. He must be lifting and fast. He's like lifting and rolling.
Car low. Clear low.
I got no shot at that fastest lap, so that's why I'm not hammering it. Going for it. Normally this would be the spot for me to do that.
Okay, Oliver, you're reeling. Barton in. The gap is 1.8 seconds.
I just not aware of here. So a bunch of these cars are the ones that took fuel at like that first and second. They were in the back of the field there. So John Barton here is an
car
example.
outside. We're currently setting the pace. Hold your line. Clear high. Car high. Clear outside.
Sorry if I scared you in one there, Barton.
The lead car's pitting. P9, you're halfway home. We think about 43 laps of fuel remaining. Your lap time was at 29.5.
Alright, so we rejoined. There's the leaders back ahead of us, Brugg and Kerr. And it actually looks like we actually got a little bit of the gap down during the pit. So that's cool. I don't know if maybe they were held up coming in, or maybe they just actually ran it on fumes to come in. So they are going to have a fuel advantage on me by at least a lap.
Your last lap time was at 29.3.
I should have stayed out that extra lap.
The gap behind is now 3.2.
-1 on the brakes already. 5 laps into the run. Ooh, smoke up here. What's the smoke from? Somebody get sideways?
8th place. The gap in front
Twice.
is now 1.5. You've just done a 29.6. Car high. He's still there. You've just done clear high.
These are for 2 for position.
Car outside. Sargent is leading the race. Still there.
Take both of those.
Still there.
Will Jester
You're clear outside.
They're on 49 lap and 17 lap tires.
P5.
Now Corey's going around him as well there. That actually worked out great for me to get around. Used Jester to, as Corey was setting them up, I had a run on both, so I was able to take them both and get a nice gap on Corey. That worked out just great timing-wise for me. That wasn't any skill involved on my part.
You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 1.5. You've just done a 29.7.
5th, Pericini is ahead of us. He's on 9 lap older tires, and we are closing the gap on him. I stopped biffing the exits my corners here. Heli 34 is a lap car between us. And Sargent is out in the head, but he's on 52 lap old tires, so he's going to have to be coming in here pretty quick.
That lap time was 29.8.
But he did get his lap led, so good on Sarge by grabbing that early fuel, getting the bonus point that way. I am not doing a good job of getting into the right rear on exits. I gotta stomp it more. Tire status, by the way, at the end of the last run, you probably saw it coming out of the pit box, but it's 63 right front,
Alright, Oliver,
83
you're reeling
or
this guy
89
in.
right
The gap's
rear,
now
so
2.2.
definitely did not even burn the right rear near enough there either. Need to get on that more. And it looks like Kerr and Brugg are starting to get held up a little bit by lap traffic. Some of the lap traffic on newer tires than them even. Which is great news for me. Help them close that gap a little bit. Hopefully we can get to Pericini here as he goes high. Getting to Pericini here. Yep. That's me right now too.
P5.
So I've got 8 laps of fuel more in my car than Pericini ahead, and 8 lap better tires. That's obviously what's helped me close the gap here. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, Kelly down low. Stay down, stay down. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He towed, he was stopped on the infield there.
Car inside.
Stay up, stay low, stay low. Stay
Clear low.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Go Sarge. Puts me into fourth with Parasini ahead.
P4. That lap time was 30.3.
We should be able to get around him here in a lap or two, or less, with the tire advantage. Back right here,
Car
we're
high.
gonna go for it. Got a nice exit.
Still there. Clear high.
I don't want to give it back it right here though. We kind of got to.
Okay, Oliver. There's a car exit in the pits.
Oof,
Heads up.
not a great exit for me. That was horrendous, actually.
P3.
Let's go and take some more bias, put it up into the back here.
That lap was a 30.5.
I'm getting a little better on the brake. I think that's where I'm getting a little better. I'm still not getting on it mid-corner like I need to. I'm just so afraid to spin it. And to be honest, I don't really have anything to... I mean, I do need track position, don't get me wrong, but it's not like I'm going to catch Kerr and Brooke up there unless they get into a wreck, so... So really my motivation is just to get a gap on Parasini here if I can. But he's going to have to pit before me anyways. Assuming we stay green, that is.
That was a 30.3.
Reminds me we've now got...
Okay, Oliver. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
For sure. We got fuel on, we got tires on. Haven't touched the wall. I guess our rear bumper did on ones coming out of 4 here, but just not even register as 0x. Just took a fresh coat of paint off. Right rear bumper. Alright, now we're starting to get a half-second gap on Parasini. Come on. Come on. Let's get that up to a good 2 seconds. That'd be sweet. I should be able to do that with the tires I got on them.
Heads up. There's a car rejoining.
I'm fatiguing though, man. Ooh, smoke. What's the
P3.
smoke
Your lap
from
time
up here?
was 30.3.
This is the guy that was causing the smoke, it looks like. 37 of Willie Whitaker.
The gap behind's increased to 0.9.
No, he actually is just coming out of the pits. That wasn't Willie smoke. Oh my word. That just cost us a ton of time
The
right
gap
there.
to Kerr ahead is now 6.2.
Gets back to our bumper, dang it. And Kredler's right behind him. Alright, we gotta go back to our down to... We're only 22 laps into this run, and my tires feel shot.
That lap was a 30.7.
Alright, we've got a gap back as Kredler and Parasini are battling back there a little bit. But as soon as Kredler gets around him, he's coming for me, and he's going to go around me easy. It'd be nice if I could catch these 2 lap cars and put those in between us before he gets to me. That'll take him another lap or 2 to get around the lap cars. Thing is, I don't think I can get to these lap cars even. They got a couple laps of better tires than me, and I have roasted my right front. I feel like I'm turning it all the way over to get it turned in. No, yeah, absolutely. I agree. It's just I'm hoping I can get on these lap cars before he gets to my bumper. But yeah, you're right. Go make it a 3-man race up there and slow them all down. I'll let him by if he gets to me. I feel like my pace is coming back up though. So maybe that's part of it. Maybe my pace has come up because look where Pericini's at compared to him. There's a big gap now. But he's just been still that much faster even, still. Tossing up into the wall there. I guess I haven't taken this high line in 3 and 4 once this run. Let's see if that can.
Inside.
Credler comes.
Inside's clear. Car outside. Still there. Clear high.
Yeah, sorry man, I did not see you making
P4.
that run. My bad. Glad it didn't wreck us. We're
Outside.
good. You got pace, man. Go ahead and
Hold
go,
your
man.
line. Still there. Clear outside. Car high. Hold your line. Clear high. The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 0.4. The car behind's pitting. The gap
Pericini's
ahead is
going
now
in.
0.7. Your lap time was at 30.4.
He's splitting the run,
The
isn't
track temperature's falling. It's now 95
Yeah.
Fahrenheit.
he? 37 to go. That's him splitting the run.
That lap was at 30.9. P4.
So Credler's got a backstretch
The gap
basically
in
to
front is
catch the
increased to
leaders.
2.1.
So here comes Pericini, which is the car behind me, on the actual run. He's on fresh tires though. So we're not going to hold him up, but we're not going to let him go either.
Got a car low. Still there. He's still there.
Fresh tires are like 2 seconds
He's still
faster
there.
right now.
Clear low.
And you're seeing that right there. 32 laps to go. We got 17 laps of fuel estimated on the current calculator. Knock his door, Sarge.
Good consistency. Keep them coming. You're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 1.5 seconds.
Alright, so we're on 36 lap tires. There's 30 to go.
Got a car high.
So we've
Lap
already
time,
more
clear
than
high.
split
Got a car
the run.
outside.
Full
Clear
level tires
outside.
here. It's Cooper up there.
Outside. He's still there. The gap in front is in clear high.
I'm thinking when there's 25 to go, that'll be my pit in. No, I need to stay out. I just got to stay out until Kerr and Brooke go in. Which I think will put Pericini in the driver's seat to maybe win this thing, honestly. Just trying to do the math on lap times, because he came out on freshies, what was that, 8 laps ago? So he should be throwing down.
That lap
2
time
seconds
was
quicker than everybody right
31.0.
there. He was running 4th before the pit, right? So make it a pit strategy win here. Only 6 to go. I just stunk so bad from like lap 17 to 25. The rem was just horrible for me.
Carlo. Clear inside.
It just came out
The
on
gap in
fresh.
front has increased to
It's David
3.0
Rhodes.
seconds.
David Dollar Rhodes. Okay, there goes Bruggen. So we're gonna have to
P3.
go in next lap here. Or can I stay out? No, I can't stay out longer than Kredler. Although he may lead a lap and go in. So then I should lead a lap and go in after that.
The leader is pitting now. Okay, Oliver. There's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. P2.
Alright, we'll see if Kredler goes in. If Kredler goes in, we're staying out.
Car low. Hold your line. Still there. Clear inside. The gap ahead is now 3.1.
Looks like he's going in. Yeah, he's going in. So we'll go ahead and lead a lap here.
There's a car leaving the pit lane. The leader is pitting now.
Alright, we get our lap led that way.
You're leading.
Go ahead and pit this time next time around.
Watch your speed. The car behind's pitting now.
Alright, we got our lap led, we got our bonus point that way. I think we're gonna come out like 13th though.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors.
Or 7th, I guess. There's Credler ahead of us. Oh, that's right, we gotta put our brake adjustments back to even.
The guy ahead's lap time is 28.8. The guy behind's reeling you in. The gap's now 3.1.
Oh, yellow just as I went in. Oh
P7.
no. I could have stayed out that long too.
The pace car is out.
Oh, well.
Line up single file behind car number 99. We're under caution. Pit's closed.
Yeah, it does. But Dustin, tell me, what should I do? I don't know if that helps me, hurts me, or...
Full course yellow.
I mean, I could have stayed out, obviously, up to the yellow. That would have been ideal, right? But Pericini's on 17-lap-old tires with 20 to go, and we're going to be
The
bunched
leader,
up.
Kerr, is pitting.
Sargent's on 31 lap. We got him. Corey's on 17 lap as well. So, yeah. Oh, and yeah, actually Kerr went in. To get a 5-lap tire advantage? Okay. He's gonna have 17 laps to make up that track position.
Pits are open.
Surprised John Barton didn't go in. He's on 33-lap-old tires. He's gonna just run it. He's gonna get run down. Every car behind him's pitted.
The pace car is out. Pits are closed.
On the restart. So I do have a 2-lap tire advantage on Brugg. That's not enough for me to race with them, but might be enough for me to stay with him at least for a lap or two. Stay in his wind. I'll try, man. I'll try. I'd actually prefer to be on the outside
Oliver,
line.
get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
On fresh tires at outside. I don't know if he will though. That's the thing. But yeah, that's probably my one shot to win in this thing, isn't it? Oh, look at Kerr. He went and got his tires, came back out because so many guys pitted me with him. He gave up almost no track position for that. Look at that. He's right behind me with freshies. Ugh. All right. So right now I'm gonna be Fighting for fourth, guys. Klinkhart's back there. He's fast. Persini's back there on fresh tires as well.
Green, 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 let's go.
Well, John's on super old tires. There's no, yeah, look at that. On the start, there's no way he even is with us here.
Still there. You're in the middle.
Look at Kerr.
Still there.
That is ballsy on the low side.
Still there. Clear
I lifted.
outside.
I didn't want to wreck
around.
Kredler. Ooh, Kredler into the outside wall.
Car high. Clear high.
I had to double brake because I didn't know if he was going to be bouncing off it. I needed to stay low there.
P4. Got car high. Hold your line. He's still there. Clear high.
Alright, we're going to -3 on the brake bias right now. We need to be loose and fast for the rest of this. Lap time, here we go.
The guy ahead has just done a 28.9. P3. The gap to
This isn't such a
in
long run
front
that
is
you
now
can just sprint it
1.0.
though. You do have to save tires a little bit. You can't just do 15 qualifying laps here. Kerr's trying to get Brugg loose, I think, by being up on him. And look at that move by Kerr. That's what the 2-lap tire advantage enables him to do. Let's see if he's able to finish the pass. The last 2 Xfinity races, I've had the 3rd place and watched the 1st and 2nd place guys go at it for the last 15. Let's see if we're able to keep this spot. Klinkhart's behind us, I believe. I don't have time to look, but I believe that's who that is. Yeah, it is. Going way down to protect on him. Alright, here we go. Get the good exit. Brugg touches the wall, bounces back down. What a battle up here, boys. It's been a good show between these two all night.
Your last lap time was a 29.4. Got a full course caution. Watch out.
Oh, no! I didn't want that. 11 to go. No. Oh, no. I was feeling good about this 3rd place, guys. Ugh.
Pace car is out. Line up single file behind car number 01.
Yeah, I probably should.
We're
You're
under
right,
caution.
I'll give
Pits
that
are
a
closed.
shot. I'm kind of afraid to try anything new this late in the run, though, or this late in the race. But you're right, that is what Brugg's doing, isn't it, most of the time? There's 10 on the lead lap. No, I can't see that being
Pits are open.
position. These only got, what, 6 laps of racing on them? And it's going to be 6 to go. No, not 6 to go. 7 to go? If Brugg goes, I'll go. How about that? He's looking like he's going to go. Kerr's coming too?
Look out for the
I
pit speed
kind of
limit.
wanted to
The
stay
leader,
out maybe
Kerr,
then.
is pitting. Look out for the pit speed limit.
They're all pretty much the same tires or newer behind me. Nah, I'm taking 4. There's no, I don't want to be in front of these guys. I want them to split the traffic for me to get through. At least that's what I'm thinking anyways. Oh, did Brugg miss his stop? Not taking fuel though, because I want to be a little lighter than everybody. They're taking 4 as well. Almost sped. This is going to be crazy, boys. This is a lot of cars to get around. It's going to be 7 to go, I think, when we take the green.
Full course yellow, pits are open.
And I'm going to be running 8th. Ugh. Oh, this is cutting it real close. The margin for error is really, really small now. I mean, it was small before, but...
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 91 Fahrenheit. Full course yellow, pits are open.
Alright, so the first 4 cars are on 11 lap old tires, of which 5 or 6 of those laps were green. That's Klinkart, Sargent, Jester, Rogers.
Race cars coming in this lap.
So Kerr, Brugg, me and Hamilton are fresh. And everybody behind us as well. Ugh. I should have stayed out. I would have had, well, let's see, 7 laps. 6 to go with 4 cars between us. Does that be enough of a wall? It depends upon how defensive these guys are. If I had 4 McCuskies there, that would have been the thing to stay out right there.
Green flag. Car, you're in the middle, 3 wide, P8. Clear high. Car down low. Clear all round. Car low. Still there.
Kendall's on my...
Hold
He's
your line.
on me. He's pushing me high.
Hold your line. Still there. Clear low. Inside, P6. Clear inside. Got a car outside. He's still there. Okay, Oliver. The next car is Rogers. Still there. Car outside. You're clear outside. Push. We can get
Let's
this
go,
guy.
Kurt.
Got a car low. P5.
Actually, I had to peel off
Still
so I
there.
don't run into
Inside's
his braking
clear.
zone.
Inside. Hold your line. Still there. Inside.
Nope.
Clear low.
Just touch. That's okay. Here we go. We're gonna get a good exit, and that's not gonna hurt us. Come on.
Car low.
There we go. Come on.
Hold your line. He's still there. Hamilton is now in the lead. Still there.
We're already -3 on the brake bias. I thought I had
Clear
more
low.
back. Oof.
Car outside.
That stinks for
Still there.
Parasini or whoever that was.
Clear high. Outside. Clear high.
Who was that?
P4. 2 laps left.
Look at Sarge hanging on with the
Car
old
outside.
tires up here. That was a heck of a run by
Clear
Sarge to
outside.
hang on that long with those tires.
Full course caution, watch out.
No! No! We
Pace
were
car
taking
is
the
out.
white!
Line up single
We were
file
10
behind
feet from
car number
white!
21. We're under caution.
Oh
Pits
man,
are
we were like
closed.
10 feet from taking the white flag. Wow. And that brings Brugg back into play too, because I had a top 3, man. I had a top 3.
Pits are open.
Yeah, he did a little bit, yeah. Well, and then coming around 3 and 4, Kerr was up top, and I was on the outside. There's a heck of a run through 3 and 4 there, Kerr. They're the same. Me, Hamilton, and Kerr are all 9 laps. With Brugg and Corey and Benson.
Pits are open.
Yeah. Yeah, knowing that that could work, I think I may late break 3 and try that.
We're under caution. Pits closed.
Man, I wanted that to go green. That would have been a third. That would have been a third with a shot at second and first. Now it's likely it's going to be a... Yeah. Yeah, Parasini. I think that was Klinkart that got down into him. That's bad. I'm glad we avoided that too. Like, let him smack and then parted the seas between them. Oh.
Okay, Oliver. Get ready. Race will resume at the end of this
these
lap.
tires, I at least am going to be on the inside, because I don't think I'd want to be outside here. With this tires. Get some heat back into the engine here. It's hard to stick the low into 1 though, from the low line. Although, yeah, you're right, I got Sarge on the outside, so he's not going to be coming around.
Green flag, we're racing.
Oof.
P3. Car high. Still there. Clear high. Last lap, looking car outside. That lap was a...
They wrecked up
clear
back
high.
there, but we're staying green.
Car high. Still there. He's still there. He's still there. Hold your line.
I can't
Hold
beat him
your
off
line.
the corner here, I don't think. Maybe we're gonna try though.
Still there.
He's
Hold your
got
line.
me.
You're clear outside. Well done, Oliver. Great drive. That's a podium.
Nice drag race. Nice drag race there, Hamilton. Yeah, that was
Watch your speed.
we'll keep keying up. Yeah, good racing with you guys. Good finish there, Hamilton. So Kurt might have jumped the restart he's saying there. Oh. I'm shaking after that one, guys. That was exhausting. 125 laps of that. Woo! All right, let's go back and, for one, take a look at that finish. Oh, that's the pulling into the pits. Yeah, I know I could use the lap thing, but that's all right. All right, so let's check out this finish here. Go to the rear far chase. So here we are coming out of last lap begins now. I look low. I don't really have a run. I just wanted to force him up a little bit if I could. And then that gave me what I wanted. It's like I should have been up here though. That's where I lost right there. If I was up there, I would
Let's
have
go
had.
ahead and pull in Oliver
Montoya.
Turan here, the 002 car. The Mongol. Oliver, you got a copy?
Yep, I'm here, man.
Hey, man. We were just talking about you've had some pretty good runs here this season. We've called your name out a bunch, which means you've been in the top 5, you've been in the top 10. Really never able to get into that podium at the finish. You do it here tonight at Phoenix, which appeared to be really a difficult task because everybody brought it here tonight to Phoenix. Talk to us a little bit about your race, your strategy, and how you were able to, at the end, finally lock down that podium.
I mean, I honestly, I just felt like I was holding on for dear life the entire thing, man. I'm shaking after 125 laps of that. Real tight at the end. Yeah, I mean, you talk about the talent. Tons of guys that I felt were faster than I was ended up behind me. So I'll take it. Podium is always good, and can't complain.
Let's throw it to Kyle with questions, and then Chad, we'll have you do the second place driver.
Hey, I don't got any questions. Just congrats, man. I know you've been trying hard in these Xfinity Series races, and this is your first podium. Just congrats, man, and hope to see you up here more often, and be cool to see you get a dub.
Yeah. I feel like it's coming. It's coming soon, and thanks for the broadcast you guys do, man. It's really nice. Thanks.
Yeah, just don't forget safe fuel.
Will do, man. Will do.
As opposed to everyone just jumping on the green all at the same time.
Good win, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. That was I think I practiced 7 minutes tonight. just showed up, and it was the first time I've ever run a league race with a spotter, so that was helpful. But
Yeah, I had a good view of you guys and you and Brug going at it for like the last 10 before that last yellow. And I went in the pits with you guys. I was actually considering staying out, but it was the right move to go in with you guys apparently. So
well, when we had that long green flag run, I thought Piracini and the 99 and a couple others were good to the end. I thought we were screwed, so I took 2
to the
tires
stream,
on that one.
sorry, I
So I
exited the
had to
session
pit
already.
that first time. But as soon as I saw like how fast I came up through there, I was like, oh, I've got to pit again.
This is our race winner, Kendall Kerr. Yeah, and it was the right call. Like I was surprised with how well Sarge held on there on those old tires.
I think part of it too is nobody wants to wreck the league admin. I mean, like he cut me off
Yeah.
horrendously into 3 one time, where if it was about anybody else, I probably would have shipped them. It was like it was time to go, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, congrats on the win, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Have you got one in the ARCA series yet?
Yeah, I won the first one in Arca, Iowa, when they kicked off the season. I haven't been back up there yet though.
Yeah, I'm sure you've got a few coming. It's I think I was in the booth for that one maybe.
Yeah, I think you were. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see if I can't get one here soon. It's gonna take something where like you, Brug, especially Roy Hyde. Like Roy Hyde's really tough in the Arca series, so you guys are gonna
Yeah,
have to wreck out, or something's gonna have to break my way for me to get up there, I think. But
I just never know what to do with strategy in this league because you got the fast repair, which I always freaking use unintentionally. I always like tonight. I used it. A lap car doored me, and it did
oh,
0 seconds of damage. Freaking use the fast repair,
oh yeah,
and then
lucky you
the
didn't need it.
50% fuel. Like I run 100% fuel in our other league, so it's like it's all about tire saving. And then here, it's like you gotta just freaking drive every lap like it's the last until you burn the crap out of your tires.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely leads to some strategy, and then like you end up with like these odd green lap runs, and then all of a sudden just yellows. Oh, Kerr's out, and Ileana Speed Hamilton's back. Hey man, good drag race at the end there.
Thanks. Yeah, that was a nice scrap at the end, last lap.
Yeah, when you were on the outside, I'm like, oh man, there's no way I beat him off this. And coming up out of 2, I didn't get high up enough on you because I wanted to make sure you didn't bounce off the wall, and that's where I lost it on you. But yeah, good finish, man.
Thanks. You too.
All right, man. Have a good night.
You too, man. Take it easy.
So that was Ileana Speed Hamilton that finished second. Prior to that, you heard Kendall Kerr, who won the race, obviously. Good stream, guys. Good race. Feel good about that one, but I'm beat. I'm going to go drink like a gallon of water now. Maybe have a beer and go to bed. As always, thanks for watching. Looks like we dropped about 2% of frames tonight on the stream, so I'll try and get that squared away and fixed before next, but that's improving anyways. And thanks all for chatting up, and thanks for the follows and everything else you guys are doing for me too on the stream. That's helping quite a bit. I appreciate that. So see you guys tomorrow night in ARCA cars back here at the same track, Legacy Phoenix and ARCA, which honestly I think will be better. Those cars tend to be a little bit looser, and I feel like that might give me a little better shot. We'll see though. I'll probably end up wrecking. Thanks again. Talk to you later.